Monkeys! Cantaloupe!
Monkeys! So it works like this. Sex with me is like monkeys. I'm going to throw my shit at you.
Damn it!
So if you have... That's not always good.
Sex with me is like monkeys. You get AIDS from it.
Sex with me is like monkeys. There's also an old white woman watching in the back.
Sex with me is like monkeys, they only like big bananas.
Sex with me is like monkeys, is where I like to start my experiments.
Yeah, so if you have one, yell it out. Nobody, alright, another word.
Cantaloupe!
Cantaloupe.
Yeah!
Sex with me is like cantaloupe topped with some cottage cheese.
Sex with me is like cantaloupe. My dad eats it.
Sex with me is like cantaloupe. Old ladies tapping in the grocery store.
Sex with me is like cantaloupe. Don't get it from Walmart.
No.
Sex with me is like cantaloupe. It's the one melon black people won't eat.
Sex with me is like cantaloupe. Sometimes we have it at my mom's house. Sex with me is like cantaloupe. Finger food.
Sex with me is like cantaloupe. It's really overpriced.
Sex with me is like cantaloupe. If you do it right, like 8 people can get in on this.
Sex with me is like cantaloupe. You have to smell it first.
Lice.
Lice?
Yeah.
Sex with me is like lice. Your teacher's gonna finger my head.
Sex with me is like lice. You'll never get it out of your hair.
It's like lice. Hide your kids.
Only white people get it.
Sex with me is like lice. You're gonna need a special shampoo after. Sex with me is like lice. Black people can't get it.
Sex with me is like lice. I only had it once.
It's like lice. It gets all in your hair.
Sex with me is like lice. My brother and I had it for the first time when we were like 5.
Sex with me is like lice. I got it from my sister. Sex with me is like lice, except there aren't any eggs.
Sex with me is like lice. Homeschoolers don't get it.
Sex with me is like lice. It was really shameful in 8th grade.
Everywhere, but nobody really knows where it is.
Sex with me is like lice. You have to shave your head afterwards.
Sex with me is like lice. Are those eggs?
Alright, one last word. Chinese food? Sex with me is like Chinese food. You're gonna be hungry an hour later.
Sex with me is like Chinese food. It comes real fast.
Sex with me is like Chinese food. Casey ate it on stage one day.
Sex with me is like Chinese food, it can be delivered.
Sex with me is like Chinese food. It's a Christmas tradition.
Sex with me is like Chinese food. You always find a piece of hair in it.
Sex with me is like Chinese food. It goes with anything. Sex with me is like Chinese food. You get a fortune at the end.
Sex with me is like Chinese food. You can get it for $1 a scoop at that place that's in our house. Sex with me is like Chinese food. It's made with cats.
Damn it! Sex with me is like Chinese food.